So the Sustenance was an idea that we can make life better for the communities that we serve. A few people sitting around at a table, having some coffee, talking about what's wrong in the world, what we could possibly do to make it right or make it better, and then actually working together to get it done.
When the three organizations, Big Garden, Whispering Roots, and Together, when we share that fundamental foundation, it makes it a lot easier to work together. That food is a universal human right. Simply because they're a human being and they live on the earth, they are entitled to enough healthy food in order to live a good life. Sadly, that's not always the case around the world, but also in America, the richest country that's ever existed. We have people that don't have enough to eat.
We look at measured solutions that are long-term. So often, the approach to hunger has been immediate. People are hungry, get them food. But it hasn't been, if folks are hungry, what is the systems in place that are causing this, and how do we solve those? So that's why we look at issues regarding climate change. We look at issues of how to strengthen local farms. And a lot of folks would say, why would a food pantry be so concerned about urban farming? And it's because when you increase the strength of your local farm economy and the food sourcing in your community, you increase the ability to shorten the line at the food pantry. And so it's that long-term view of not how do we put a Band-Aid on, but how do we try to find a way to need less Band-Aids.
Having access to food is number one, but that's just the basic part. Is the food culturally appropriate to you? Is it something that you're familiar with, that you're excited about eating? Where's the food produced? Who is producing the food? Are they being paid a living wage? Are they able to afford the food that they're growing? And then is the land being treated carefully and respectfully? Is there a stewardship ethic around how the food is produced? All of these things come together into this food justice movement that is a whole lot more than just making sure somebody can get a pantry when they're in need. That's the beginning. There's a lot more that has to go into it.
When Big Garden and Together and Whispering Roots are working collaboratively on programs, they're looking at how can this program, whether it's getting meals to folks or do its nutrition education program or a cooking class, how can it be owned by the community that we are so honored to serve and help and work with?
And that's the magic of Soil to Sustenance, is that we have all these pieces that we pull together to make one puzzle. We can control all the aspects through all of our partners who have expertise. Everything from delivering the food, growing the food, pantry strategy, health culinary nutrition, the chefs preparing the food. Everybody's trained, everybody's experts in their field, and everybody understands what their role is. We share resources, we look for grants for each other, we try and support each other, we do strategy together with one goal. We never forget who we're serving. It's not about individual organizations, it's truly about the collaboration. And that's what the community and the people that we serve deserve.